The Coachella lineup is here, and oh my, Taemin is included in the lineup. You know his performances are second to none. This spot is so well deserved. But there's something else really cool going on here, and I want to talk about it because it just shows how well and how important of a performer Taemin is, okay? But quick interruption to say, if you're interested in how K-pop is crossing over on a global way, subscribe to my newsletter, The Crossover. So to begin with, we have to look back at his US tour. Right down here, the promoter. In case you couldn't see, that's Big Made Planet, which is Taemin's new Korean record label, and this was also being promoted by From and Wonderwall. These are not like huge US companies. They're based in Korea, mostly based in Korea, Korean companies. To be honest, I'm not even sure what that fourth one is. But the point is that there are not major players in the US the way like AEG or Live Nation are. AEG is behind Coachella, and Live Nation is behind Lollapalooza. And actually, that's a bit of a simplification because Coachella is actually put on by Golden Voice, but that's owned by AEG, and then Lollapalooza is put on by C3, but that also has a majority stakehold by Live Nation. But that's important because they're behind so many of the big concerts throughout the year. So ENHYPEN made their very well-deserved, very amazing debut at Coachella this year, and well, yes, AEG was behind their latest tour. They also did the one before this year. Twice just did an amazing job headlining Lollapalooza this year, and Live Nation was behind their latest US tour. And the one before that, you get where this is going. And it makes sense, right? Of course, for their flagship events, they're going to want to work with artists that they've already worked with, supported on, invested in. They know what happens. But what happens when you just kind of have these really kind of small promoters like that, right? So huge shout out to the tastemakers who kind of didn't necessarily stick within like the business lines basically, and were able to say like, this is an artist who deserves a huge stage, deserves something like Coachella. And I mean, come on, I mean, even just like this thumbnail is iconic for this performance. So Taemin, congratulations, so proud of you. Don't let anyone take this moment away from you. This is going to be huge, and I just can't wait. I might have to actually make my Coachella debut and actually go see you out there, because I can only just imagine what the show's going to be.